What's up everyone, Mr. Humbledink here. Currently we are ranked 286 in the world. I'm going to show you some fights on how I got there. I've had about 60 fights, they're all random fights all over the place, so I'm just going to talk you through some of the stuff I did. This is Khabib. I could shoot straight for the takedown and kept my legs snapped by a creative fighter. I'm fighting Blackbirds 095. Oh, he's straight in the judo throw. No messed about from Khabib. He goes to roll to his back and I just block it, and I'm going for the ground and pound. He's not blocking his head. What's he doing? It's over. Wow, he's not. You can't do that. Not against Khabib. That guy was fresh meat there. What was he doing? What was he doing? That was easy. The quick finish. That's the first fight. I've got 7 fights for you today. So that's the first one. We've got 6 more. It's a long episode. This one will be 40 odd minutes long, so do stick with us. The fights get really good at the end. We've got some championship fights coming up, but yeah, just some ground and pound from Khabib. You can change your ground and pound hammer fists to like just hammers on the face. I've just smashed him there. You had no chance. Right, let's jump into the next fight. The next fight is going to be Conor McGregor. And I'm Conor McGregor versus a calf fighter, I believe. Yes, a calf fighter. Jose_M_D_H. See how this goes down. I'm really good with Conor. I'll run at him. Oh, Muller. Straight away you can see me kind of slipping and moving, dodging. I'm not really respecting him, and that's dangerous. Oh, nice little push front kick there from him. I'm trying to just overwhelm him with shots really here. Get in and out, land body shots, but always, you'll see this, it's a common factor from most of my fights. I'll always try and back the opponent to the end of the line to get against the fence, just to get them against the fence so they can move 2 ways rather than 4. Try to bait him on. Kind of mimicking Conor here. Oh, a little nice combination there. Just trying to get me throw. Want him to whiff some strikes. It's so much easier to hit somebody after they've missed a strike than it is to fire off a strike straight away and try, because they can just, it's so easy to block. And also just move out of the way. Oh, that was lovely. Nice combination there from Conor McGregor. This guy's not panicking though. The key is you just don't panic when someone's done this to you. A lot of people do this. I always try and do this to people now that I'm in Division 20, just because they see your record and they shell up. They're usually against the fence, and as soon as they give you that position, if you're in a lower weight class, you look for the counter strikers, because they're like the hardest to hit. But if it's someone like this and he's kind of coming forward a bit, got to meet him in the middle. You can't back up. You can, but it's just, what's the point? Oh, he caught me there with the right hook. Then push front kick. Oh, that was a nice combination from him. I give him the exact same combination back. There's a lot of combinations that come off that combination that looks similar. Going for 2 uppercuts there, and then a pull counter. Didn't pay off. Oh, I keep calling them pulls and swears, but they're actually lunges. I just used to call them pulls and swears, but I listened to Pyroxis talk about his video, and he was talking about lunges, and I was like, oh yeah, of course they are lunges. That combination from Conor. The problem with Conor is he's got 90%, and he's got 90 stats for stamina, so you've got to be super conservative with your shots. Oh, I knocked him out in the first, which is probably what I thought was going to happen. With the 3 uppercuts. Oh, I hit him with it. I gave him a stanky. Like, that was it. It should be over there. What am I doing? You gotta finish these dudes. This could be. I don't remember fighting this guy, by the way. This could be a knockout for him. Me being cocky. There's a reason it's in here. Oh, that's a beautiful combination. I am flowing. That's probably the reason I kind of wanted to keep fighting him. Sometimes I like to get a lot of practice in. Might be one of my first fights. I'm throwing a lot of different punches. He's probably not that high ranked, and I'm trying to get the the floor. He bows to me. He got lucky because I could just run over and knocked him out. The problem he's got is he's not really moving very well. He doesn't lunge. He doesn't feint too much. If he doesn't feint at all, really. That's the sign of a good player. Someone who feints at the right time. Someone who kind of pulls out at the right time. Trying to get me. The thing is, the one thing he's doing really well is he's holding his ground, using his long push kicks to keep me away. Stupid kick from me there. I sometimes do this where I don't set up kicks. Like he set that kick up there. Oh, that was nice. He blocked it. See, he's starting to move now. I need to start firing the cross a lot more than I am. Because he's throwing straight shots to start his shots. He leads with his straight shots, but I'm not kind of slipping off to the side. There he is. Slipping off to the side and catching him with the cross, which is what I did there, but I need to do a bit more. Like I said earlier on, maybe I'm just trying to get somewhere, get kind of warmed up in this fight.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head.
Push kick to the midsection. Oh, I duck back and he catches me with the liver. Of course he's going to go back to the liver. He should have went to the head there. But now I'm worried about McGregor's stamina. He's just rocked me, so I need to get him on back. There's 2 minutes left of the round. So now I've got him kind of backing up, which is where I want him. And now he comes forward. If he feints, he's going to get that respect from me. But obviously I've got to watch my body. And the only problem is it's predictable that he's going to go for the body right now. And he follows the left hook. Oh, I caught him with the left hook. Hit him with the right hand. I'm not messed about it. I'm going to try and finish him. Of course I am. He hit that body. He circles the wrong way, but he gets lucky because I can only land 2 shots there. You need to circle towards that overhook as soon as the knee. If you circle too early, they can just hold you. I found this out the hard way. I was worried. I was like, why can't I just circle here? And someone high level told me what was going on. Oh, my stamina is just terrible. Connor's got no perk to get better stamina, but he's just always dangerous. 1-2, that body kick's dangerous. Like my head was getting pieced there. You need to be careful. He hits me again there. He's so tired now. Now I know his stamina's drained. I thought mine was bad, but his is worse, which is good for me to know. Because at one point there, because I don't see their stamina bar, I don't know where it's at. I can only presume. Alright, so there's the end of the round. So as you can imagine, this is like it's difficult to kind of see. Some people have really full stamina when you think they've got none. Little feint there. Try to go for his leg. He's gonna come over with a right cross and the left hook. I need to like bait him into throwing a straight shot and just counter down the middle. Kind of doing a bit too much. There you go. Like he doesn't sway his head. He kind of moves backwards. He doesn't move sideways a lot. So the straights are there all day. And now he lands a combination. Oh, he's done a fantastic job there of kind of slipping out the way. Sorry, he's lunging out the way. Let's say the correct terminology. Lunging out of the way as I throw the hook or the kick. Misses the kick. He waves to catch me with the left hook. Oh, what am I doing? I pulled my kick. My stamina is still so low. Didn't even set that up. It's kind of what the hell. Nice combination from him. All different variety of shots. Fighting on the outside, trying to get him. I'm trying to bait him in now. Oh, head kick. Didn't have the opportunity to finish him there. Could have got my body again. I've got to remember when you duck it. Oh, what? I wasn't even expecting that. I hit him with a 2-piece for 2 rounds, and in the 3rd round, I put a quadruple on it and give him a 4-piece. Give him the 4-piece and a newspaper. Beautiful knockout. He starts thinking that I've finished after my 2 and I just keep going. Beautiful shots. That one got many points, but good performance. Next fight, we are going to... Oh, it's Jose Aldo, and I'm sure I'm fighting a calf fighter. Yes, Muay Thai calf fighter, so striker for striker. Dos Santos he's called. This is actually just after that Conor McGregor fight you just seen, so these two, I remember this was kind of like, this was same weight class, similar afterwards. I was warmed up. So far I'm enjoying my movement, but he's attacking with leg kicks, but I don't mind people attacking leg kicks because the stamina whiff on it is ridiculous if you miss a leg kick. Oh, well, Jose Aldo knocks him down with double uppercuts and then gets that spinning back body kick that you just seen. He's very predictable, just throwing kicks off the bat, no setups with his hands. He doesn't look comfortable with his hands. He's nowhere near me when he starts his combination. That's a problem. He's not closing the distance before he jabs. Nice. He starts closing the distance with elbows there though. We go clinch, go for the uppercuts. He blocks him. Oh. I'm just out of range. I'm exactly where I need to be to do damage here. That should have landed. I come over with the knee. He whiffs the overhand right, left, right even, yeah. Thought he was going to come with another straight there, and he doesn't. I can get being dangerous sometimes when I'm doing stuff. Oh, look at that uppercut of the body twice, make him think about it. Oh, I stopped the kick because I thought he was going to miss. Oh, nice slip. Nice lunge out of the way. Oh, he does it twice. I got him twice. Body, head, straight down the middle. He's not blocking. What are you doing? Oh, no, you can't do that against me. I mean, Daniel Cormier just said best, I mercifully stopped the fight. That was a beating. He had some success with some of his strikes, but you're always good in this game. It's not going to be a shutout. Slips the kick, comes across with the cross, tries to hit with the left hook. I think I missed the left hook on the way down, and then that's why he didn't go out straight away. Just angle on that. That's like a Lomachenko style move, isn't it? Trying to slip one way, slip the other. He was throwing the kick because he expected me to slip the other way. I'd slipped that way 3 times, and then finished him with the ground and pound. Again, not many points, but we'll jump at the next fight. Another calf fighter, Mackham something, versus Leon Edwards, one of my favourite welterweight fighters. If you've not played with Leon Edwards and you're a good player and you're kind of wondering what he's like, he is excellent. He's got marathon perk as well, so he can go long distances. He feels amazing in the clinch. He has incredible reach. He uses his length well. Good kick in arsenal, good on the ground. He's a completely balanced fighter. Quick with his boxing, as you can see. I liked him on the last game as well. And I'm kind of throwing either a 1-2 combo, or I'm throwing a 1 and then a stop and a 2. Or I'm kind of going off beat with some of my shots. Like you'll see me go 1-1, 1. Like it's not just 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. It's we're mixing up the rhythm of where we're fighting. So let's have a look at Wheeler. What's he doing? He's going for the uppercut there. He's stood in the pocket. He's not really fainting in at all. You see me fainting, which is getting him to react. That's how I create that distance there. You see him just step back from me slightly, and that's because, oh, that was a beautiful kick. Oh, he does it again. You can't lean. The Edwards just drops the calf down. One of the new additions to the MMA world, the calf kick. I say new, it's been around for years, but really effective one now. I'll go back to that in a bit as well. Like, I'm going to make him think about the head again. There's no way I'm going to hit the calf constantly because it's just it's a high risk. Inside leg kick, usually it's to follow up with the overhand on straight. Go for that leg kick. I need to forget about the leg kick for a bit. clinches him, comes over the left hook. I always try and mimic some of the fighter styles, so Leon Edwards is really good in the clinch, so I'm trying to mimic some of that. I'm not spamming the uppercuts, I'm not cheating. It's difficult in this game because you don't want to use the clinch too much, because you get classed as a cheat or whatever, and it's obviously going to be broke. It's also not going to be detrimental to your game in the future when they do fix it in the patches, but you don't want to give yourself a false sense of security, like where you ranked and stuff like that, so you've got to use this sort of style I'm using kind of now and kind of learn, and obviously ground and pound into the ground game as well. But also, like, Leon Edwards is amazing in the clinch, so I kind of want to use the clinch. Oh, kicks his, you see that calf kick at the bottom there, his back leg as he lifted it up. Feinting, going for the... I need to stop whiffing them kicks though. Now he started kicking me back, which is good because my boxing will come into play when he's kicking.
There's no give on that leg kick. Round 2 straight ahead.
Nice. Fighting at my range here. I always know within the first like 50 seconds of a fight whether it's going to be a tough one or not, because if they let me get their back to the fence, if they let me back them up, and I'm damaging them successfully, they're not swaying my shot successfully, like I'm hitting them with some big shots here and there, all I'm going to do is I'm going to set up different moves later on in the fight, so these leg kicks should set up a head kick, etc. Or the overhand right, or the left hook, or the right hook even. Just, oh, knee, that's perfect knee from Leon Edwards. Oh, there's the head kick and he sways out the way. That was really nice from him. Go back to the legs after the head. Oh, God, his leg's done. Oh, now I'm abusing it. I'm abusing that leg. Sometimes I'm throwing the combination without it, sometimes I'm throwing it with, but my stamina was low there, so I backed up, and he comes forward, which obviously I'm going to go for the leg when he comes forward. He does a fantastic job of going for the body, and I was just like, you're going to throw 8 shots at my body in a row? Are you serious, mate? He's done now. Gets the takedown. I thought I blocked it, but I didn't. So he gets the takedown, straight to half guard, and I instantly take the back. Get up. Guess what I'm going for? Oh, he's done it again, and I've got the high clinch there. On a single collar. Oh, come on, mate. Inside leg kick, body kick, blocks that, left hook after the jab. Try finishing there. I thought I shot should have landed, but just missed. He switched stances there, was excellent. Ouch. I'm expecting a takedown. The only thing he's had successful is the takedown so far, so I'm expecting a takedown, but I've completely neutralised him. There's nothing he can kind of do here apart from the overhand right. Picked his body, picked his head, picked his legs. I've hit him everywhere. This is why Leon Edwards is so good, because he can work on things and attack others. Like, I should be aware that he's only got the overhands and the takedown.
Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC. Can't take too many of those. Nice 1-2 there. Looked like it did.
When he forgets about the leg, I'll go back to, oh my god. And then goes to the head with a push kick. I should have finished him there, but when you're having fun, double uppercuts. I mean, this is done now. This is torture for him. Oh god, finish him with the head. Finish him with the head, come on. Oh, he blocks it. Oh my god, finish him. Come on, Jay, finish him. Oh, fucking hell. Like, I want the finish with the leg kick, that's what it is. And again, punch. Oh, big knee to the face. Oh, why didn't he block? Maybe he wanted it over. There's no way he's winning that fight. Nice. But you got to block the face when someone does that. Yeah. If the only problem is if you block the body, it stops the takedown as well. But block the face straight away and then kind of wait a second. Let's jump to the next fight. The next fight is going to be Oh, it's Anthony Joshua, the boxer, versus DC. Guess what I'm doing? Oh, I missed it. Go for the clinch straight away. Mate, he didn't even block it. Like, I'm just... Go for the double uppercuts there. Daniel Cormier kind of... Oh, and I've got the power single in the high crotch. Now I'm in this position here. This is deadly for him. Oh, he's straight crucifix. What's he going to do here? Guess what happens here, guys? Oh, he gets out. I mean, picking Anthony Joshua in this sort of division in ranked is kind of stupid. Because, especially when you see the guy's stats, because we see each other's stats before we even play, so... I'm like Division 20, Division 19, and he's picking Anthony Joshua against a wrestler with loads of wrestling perks and loads of stamina perks about grappling. And I'm guessing Anthony Joshua's just got quick hands and marathon and a few other like boxing perks, which isn't going to help him on the ground whatsoever. He's one a well-rounded fighter. Oh, he's took my back. Anthony Joshua is on top, but he's blocked my transition. Imagine this, Anthony Joshua, and he takes the gets up to, imagine DC just sat there. Wow, that'd be crazy. He misses that one though. Nah, not this time, Sonny Jim. Just keep it now. Like, try to posture up to do some damage. Do a good job blocking. Now he's DOS. He really needs to get up. He does. Boom! Boom! That is Josh Thompson versus Eve Edmonds 1-on-1. Come off the clinch for the closest head kick your front head kick, not your rear. Your front head kick, and just they'll turn as they turn, they'll catch him because DC's so short. Didn't expect it. Oh, that's such a nice knockout. Oh, I'm putting that in the knockout of the week. That is an amazing knockout. Look, it just turning like, what's going on? And then bang, dead. Let's jump to the next fight. Oh, straight away for Volkanovski versus Aldo and Volkanovski. It's a 3-round fight. I know this guy's name, so Genotype, I think he's around 1,800 points. Played him quite a few times when I was trying to get to top 500. And he's got good striking, good grappling. He kind of understands the game. He understands the opponents. He understands how to play the game. So, should be a good fight. At this point, I think I'm on about a 30-fight win streak. Volkanovski's got ridiculous stamina. You can throw about 180 shots with Volkanovski in one round and not lose half your stamina, so there's a ridiculous bit of a overpowered play with Volkanovski where you can kind of go ham, but I never do in the first round. I do it in the second usually, just because people expect it in the first. They expect to defend quite a lot. If you come out in the second, it's shocking. It's like, because they've already felt you, they've already felt the pace, they feel accustomed to you, and then when you come out with a different speed, it kind of shocks them. The only thing is, don't do it when you're kind of losing, you've lost a lot of stamina, because then they're obviously expecting you to come out hot. But when it's been close, you've probably edged the round. Got to come out with that. Oh, straight for the takedown. Nice.
Right, so nice takedown attempt there and land by the UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski. At one point, Alexander Volkanovski was a 200
in a half guard.
He was massive. So when he gets a hold of these little dudes, he must feel like, wow, this is so unfair.
Posted up. Oh, some decent ground and pound. He's blocked the shot there, but look at my stamina, and he takes my. Oh, he goes to take my back, and I blocked it. Block the full guard escape, like the escaped full guard. When sides had eliminated him with an elbows, try to break his guard. You probably heard me say this before if you've watched me. The breaking the guard from these positions to me is more important than standing up sometimes. Especially them straight shots. As long as I don't slip them straight shots, you gotta land as many as you can.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
Yep, absolutely.
Like the ground, like in the body there, you see me just going in the body. So when you do it the body, I read this a while back, when you hit the body, it affects their grappling transitions later on in the fight. So like, say we grapple in a bit, he'll have less time to get out of something, or his grappling advantage will swing my way a tiny bit more because I'm hitting the body from ground. It's just, you don't do really much damage, but what you're doing is giving yourself an advantage later on in the fight. I don't know if that's both bottom and top, but I did read it, so if that's been patched or anything like that, I don't know. I think that was my round, very comfortable round. So obviously getting to the 286 in the world it's not like a massive accomplishment because I'm not in the top 100 and there's a lot of better people than I am at the moment. But at one point I was ranked like 2000th, probably like 4 weeks ago, and I managed to, my striking's always been quite good. I've always understood distance management, stamina control, depleting someone's stamina with the strikes, the time frames and some of the shots. I always try and fight as well, like actually fighting, like what would you do in this situation, etc. Obviously sometimes your limitations to a game is really hard, but for this game I really focused in on some of the best players from the last game, the previous game, UFC 3. They're the content makers, the people like Marshall Mind, the people like Broxus, the people like Ed Parker, Romero, Cody Danks. There's so many. There's people you can watch like Crazy Snake and Game and Echo and all these other people who are really good gaming streamers on Twitch. These guys have all different types of styles and different types of ways they play, but a lot of them do some of the same things, and it's really obvious with the best players like where I was kind of going wrong and kind of what I was doing. So I watched all their tutorial videos, I watched pretty much everything they put out, of like anything that could benefit me, from clinch escapes to Romero slipping and hook uppercutting the body from a clinch attempt, and how it depletes the stamina and how it'll affect them later on the round. And what it kind of does is put people off going for that clinch, things like that. And I've kind of been practicing also these types of different tutorials and moves they've been teaching you, including like transitioning when they go for a takedown and reversing it into your takedown or submission, especially if they're a takedown artist, because most of the best players in this game are excellent grapplers. So a lot of them will test your grappling no matter what, because they'll get 90% of their wins will come from grappling, because you take hardly any damage. You see it with me and Khabib, the first fight we did on this series. You take hardly any damage, so no risk, and just maximum reward of if they're not good, you're going to finish them quite quickly and you can jump on to the next fight. Now this is really important because every single person who's in the top 100, top 200, 300, I don't care what you say, they've all lost to someone terrible, every one of us, because I'm going for this ground and pound over and over again. He's kind of not blocking it well. I smell blood here. Oh, it's over. Ground and pound, literally talking about the ground and pound, then I get the ground and pound against Aldo in a tough fight. It's a good guy. We'll jump to the next fight and I'll go back to what I was talking about. So we got Leon Edwards versus Masvidal. We've already started. Yeah. So it's looking at these guys, looking at the best players in the world and kind of watching what they do, and then adding to my arsenal, going into the tutorials, going into on my own, putting it on strike mode or play or grapple modes, and kind of teaching myself certain positions and reactions and different things like that. When I got into ranked, I felt so much more comfortable with what I was doing. There was no positions that I was in that I was kind of getting stuck. The position I'm kneeing that guy in right now, I kept getting caught in that position and getting kneed, and I didn't know what was going on. So I went on to Romero's video, and Romero explained that you need to circle towards the overhook. So I tried that, and it worked, and then there was a guy that, French MMA, I've talked about him before, he kept me against the fence, and he was just kneeing me in the body, I couldn't, and I kept trying to like move towards the overhook, which has always worked for me, and it just wouldn't work, so I thought he was kind of cheating. And then I found out, I watched someone else's video, and I found out that if they don't do anything, if they don't knee you, or anything like that, and you just try and move, it just holds you against the fence. So, say for instance I'm pressing left, and then they hold me against the fence. This is a great fight, by the way. Say if I'm pressing left and they hold me against the fence and just do anything, and then I let go left, and then they'll knee me. So what was happening was I was just getting caught in a transition, and I wasn't treating it like a transition, I was just treating it like I'm going left. Whereas the strikes and the movement is all like a transition, so I need to understand that. Oh, killing him here, and he rolls me. Something really important about the ground and pound as well in this game, we've talked about it before again. If you are not careful with your ground and pound, you will end up with zero stamina. If I was Masvidal, I'd have been going for a submission as fast as I possibly could, especially in the first round because he'd have had full stamina against Leon Edwards. If I could have got a Kimura or anything like that, or even half guard position, anything you could have got, mounted position, armbar, just test my submission game, or knee the body. Because you're super vulnerable when you've got no stamina. But yeah, my advice to people would be, if they want to get better at these games, they want to do well, watch the best people who make content, watch what they are doing, watch these people and learn where you're weak. Where do you keep getting beat? Where do you struggle? Like where are you weak? And then work on that and get a full balanced game. So when anyone does clinch, grapple you constantly, and they're just spamming it, or they're going for the standing guillotines or anything like that, you understand that you just need to weather that storm to get out of there, try and deplete as much stamina of theirs as they can, and just not panic. There is going to be times that you're going to be caught, but you just got to do your best. Let's focus on this fight because it looks like an excellent fight. It's a title fight against Masvidal and Leon Edwards. Obviously I'm Leon Edwards, I've talked about him earlier on, I think he's fantastic. George Masvidal, a striker, look at that there, he sways backwards just out of the way, and he comes over with just some beautiful combinations. I'm pressing him against the fence, and he's kind of cutting the cage off, trying to cut the cage off, and he's kind of just slipping, moving here and there, striking, slipping, moving here and there, striking, and I'm trying to get him to fight me, in the sense of come forward and fight me, and he won't. So now we're going to try and grapple with him. We don't want to be on the feet. He's piecing me on the feet, so I'm changing the position straight away. Where can we have some success? We can have some success in the ground and pound. Or can we? He's already turned me once, so I need to be super careful. I was super successful with the ground and pound there, hitting with about 6 shots. See, he's kind of just patient. He does the full guards. Everyone kind of does that, and any time someone puts their feet on your hips, just posture up straight away. Although I'll get over anxious and he slips on my shots, draining my stamina. It's letting me posture up, which is strange. You see what I did with Volkanovski against someone. I kind of do, like, don't have a pattern on the ground. That's the best advice anyone can give you. Don't have a pattern. But when you get a chance to break their guard, because if you break their guard and just land, you can land whatever shot you want as long as they're not slipping them. Hooks are always better, but they can still frame. Even if the guard's broke, you can still frame. So when their guard's broke, always go with straight shots, but be super careful, set it up with a hook, because if they slip, they end up in an advantageous position. Oh, I went for the offbeat head kick there. Left hook straight. Concentrate on my jab, concentrate on keeping them at my distance. This is much better because I'm mixing up this striking with the grappling. It just allows me to flow a bit better into the shots, because now he's worried. So he's thrown when he wouldn't. Usually he'd throw, move. Now he's just stood in the pocket trying to get some damage off. That's the difference there. Now he's starting to throw and move, and watch, he'll have a bit of success, like 100%. Nice, I come in with the jab to the body. There you go. He makes me whiff. And that's why he's going to have more success. So you want to mess about with the clinch game, brother, with Leon Edwards. Tracking on that overhand's terrible. Like, you shouldn't follow him. 44 seconds left, see if we can get some damage off at the end of the round. Leon Edwards has Marathon and a few others, which means he gets better in third, fourth and fifth. His stamina costs less, so hopefully I get a nice little stamina boost and we can put the pressure on. I go for a choke. Right, you'll see me do this a few times in a few different fights. There's a reason behind it. I go for chokes with no time left because one, if he gets out and he ends up in a better position, if he manages to get out, he's going to end up in a better position, but obviously he's not going to because there's no time left on the clock. So what I'm kind of doing is gaining information of how fast does he go, what does he do, like how fast does he move and stuff like that. Can I get him in a submission later on? And this guy decided to just give me no information whatsoever and kind of let me just get as much of my submissions as I wanted because he knew he wouldn't get it. So anything he was going to do there was just going to be giving me information, and he just stopped and didn't give me any. So very smart from this man. I think it's the later rounds going into the, I think it's third or fourth. Third round. We touch gloves. I don't like touching gloves with people because people fucking try and knock you out with. Oh, I caught him with the question mark kick, but a very slow version of it. Not concentrating on the leg kicks at all because Masvidal's got some quick punches. He will punish you if you're. Look at the straight punches from Masvidal there. If you throw a kick here and it's wrong. Right, I've counted on purpose. The counter. I'm actually doing that. I can tell I'm doing this on purpose. Where he's throwing two and then I'm throwing one. He's throwing two and I'm throwing one. Imagine I'm throwing two shots. Sorry, he's throwing two shots and then I'm like blocking him and then throwing one. And then imagine he does it again and like I land say one of those shots, maybe I don't land some. Then imagine I switch to the body and he's keeping the same rhythm up and I'm still throwing one shot. He's wasting more stamina than I am because he's throwing two, I'm throwing one, and then I'm starting to go to the body. You can't lose 2 and 1, and we're in like a beat. Oh, that was a beautiful head kick off the bat. Knees, Leon Edwards with the knees. I go for the judo throw, the hip on, and he blocks it. But yeah, constantly messing with my opponent's rhythm and timing. In and out there, just look at that, beautiful. This is where I should be fighting the full fight, to be honest, especially against Masvidal, but press that action. Nice body kick. Teeth to the body, front kick to the body. I had to fight my way out of off the cage there. I don't like going back into the cage. It's just not a place that's going to benefit anyone. Apart from him, oh, he throws the 1-2 in the head kick. One of the most OP moves on UFC 2 and one of the most OP moves on this one as well. But also, if you duck that, you're in for a world of hurt. When they come back up, they're gonna just piece. You're gonna be quick, but they can just hook you once and knock you down and knock you out. We get rocked, we go for the takedown, and we start concentrating on the ground and pound. You're going to knock me down? Alright, I'm going to make you think about the grappling again. And he manages to get my stamina so low here, and he doesn't capitalise on it. I back up and get straight back to the ground and pound, thinking I'm not going to make the same stupid mistake I just made. Let's just sit in a position for a bit. Let's make him work, because I'm winning. Not this round, but I'm winning the fight. So, look at that there. I want to see what he's going to do. So he blocked right. Gets fence, hopefully I get some knees off. Got one off. Starts clinching. Okay, miss. Try to come with a front kick off the leg. Just nice. We end the round positively. I can't remember if he knocked me down. I think he did. Yeah. No, he rocked me. So we rocked each other once in that round.
He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner.
But I think I dominated most of that round, so I believe that round's mine. I don't know.
Right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Fake the jab coming across with the coming over with the cross.
Another punch land.
Trying to play with my boxing to try and get him to the thing, get him into the clinch, and then I use the headshot so he blocks the head. Usually people throw 2 headshots. Oh, beautiful head kick off the bat. You've seen me do that a few times. You see Daniel Collier early on, just throw the head kick as soon as we come out of that clinch. The issue I'm going to have is when people start blocking, like ducking it. They're the problem, when people just duck straight away when they get out of the clinch. I don't think it's a natural thing to do. I haven't come across many people doing that. I've seen people talk about it on forums, but I've not came across people throwing head kicks straight off the clinch. Blocking all of his transitions, keeping him there, getting frustrated. We want him to make a mistake here. You got to remember as well, like these matches, if I lose a match, I'm going to drop nearly 400 places in the rankings, maybe 200, 300 places depending on their rank. If I win a match, I get maybe up 2 places in the rankings, up 1 place, up. I get basically like 10 points or less, depending if they're above me or not. And I don't fight a lot of people above me because the matchmaking's horrendous. So when you're fighting someone in this sort of fight, if you've watched any of my early videos, you've probably seen me fighting top 100 guys where I'm beating them and then they knock me out with 30 seconds to go because my fight IQ is not being smart. It's not about winning, it's about performing. And if I want to be a top ranked player, one of the best players, I have to finish my opponents when I think they're not dangerous, when I think that they're no threat anymore. I have to take them seriously and think they're a threat. And something I'm trying to adapt more to my game style. It wouldn't show with the Conor McGregor earlier on, but that was me just messing about with someone who I enjoy playing with. Now he's missing, and now I can visibly see that his stamina's low, so now I can kind of feint so much more, and he's so much slower, so I've got that advantage. We talked about earlier on, I don't know if the stamina's low or not. I can just guess. Oh, he throws the head kick as well, straight off the bat of the clinch attempt. He goes, I've got 3 times this round, and I don't follow it up. I just want to throw him off. Oh, and he throws that switch to the body. Goes for the takedown. And Leon Edwards, of course, blocks it. I'm also getting tired now, but I'm starting to show it, so he's getting a bit of confidence and kind of walking forward. Nice teep. There's a right hand there. Oh, it's to the body. Oh, 1 second left of the round. Man, that was a beautiful knockout. Yeah, so this has been the road to the top 100. Really long series, obviously. I'm 286 in the world. I'm trying to break the top 100. If you've enjoyed it, like and subscribe. I will be releasing a Tyron Woodley showcase tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Bye.